Hello and welcome, everyone. This is Dan. Thank you for joining me once again for The Longest Journey. This is it. This is the last one, the last chapter. Hopefully, it'll be the last video as well. I imagine that since this is the last chapter, maybe it won't be as long or action packed, but maybe not action packed. Maybe that's not the right term, but maybe it won't be as arduous because it is the last chapter. But hopefully, we'll get to the end and be able to see how everything plays out. Right now, April is inside the portal, I think, that went to the Guardian's realm, and we have to head toward the tower. We're supposed to come across 3 trials. I don't know if April's going to talk about it in her diary, but let's see what she says. Adrian told me that once I arrive in the Guardian's realm, there are 3 trials I must pass in order to get to the tower. She is going to tell us about it. The first is the trial of might. The second, the trial of spirit. And the third is the trial of matter. Considering what I've been through so far, I don't think I'll have a problem with either of them, but you never know. Best to be prepared. I do wonder, however, what my greatest fear will be. It used to be water, but now that I can breathe underwater, I don't really have that phobia anymore. As for spiders, hey, they're disgusting, but I fought the Gribbler. No creature, great or small, can scare me anymore. No, it's got to be something more personal, something I've probably blocked out. But what? Dude, you know what it's got to be? It's got to be her past. Because we have the whole game, or most of the game, whenever it's come up, I've always asked, what about her past? It's always like shrouded. Nobody talks about it. But yet there's obvious signs that something has gone wrong. And there's obviously a reason why her parents don't really treat her the same, or she feels like she hasn't been treated the same by her adoptive parents. So maybe there's some trauma that happened when she was a kid that caused all that.
I can't remember landing. I remember the wormhole, the dimensional shift, then this.
Yep. Is there anything in it that we need to grab? I mean, we can get the oxygen
filter. The pod took a beating, though. I don't think I'll be able to use it again.
Well, that's too bad. It would have been cool to walk around in it. Into the desert.
It's barren and lifeless. This world looks like it's on the verge of collapsing on itself.
Well, the balance is on the verge of collapse.
That must be the Guardian's tower. It's either very small or very far away, and from what I know of the balance, it doesn't settle for economy-sized. I think I'm in for a long walk.
I think you are too. Hopefully you are all hydrated and fed. Actually, thinking on that, I should hydrate myself real quick. All right, let's get into it. Let's head into the desert. Man, the desert especially made me think, I need to get a drink here.
There's the second pod, but I don't see... Adrian!
Yo, Adrian! I think he headed to the tower.
He's not in here, so he must have survived the landing, but where is he?
Maybe Gordon got to him first.
Adrian? Adrian!
Yo, I did it, Adrian! Towards the tower, towards the tower.
There's nothing out here. It's completely barren. It's Adrian's pod. It's empty.
Well, that makes what to do pretty easy. Just head towards the tower. Excuse my Rocky impression. You know, Rocky Balboa. But I couldn't help myself. The name Adrian, you know? Yeah, everything's falling apart here. Whoa! That's Gordon's other half. Are they gonna merge?
God, not that thing again. It's even bigger than before.
That's what she said.
I thought it couldn't leave Arcadia. I had no idea it could follow me all the way here.
Well, now you do. Can we use the Talisman of Balance? The power of balance compels you. The power of balance compels you. Did that do it? Did we lock it in the amulet, the talisman? I think we did it, yeah. Oh, was this the trial?
I'm orange.
Was this the trial?
If I had wings, I could fly across.
Yeah, because we
Since I don't, I'll just have to head back down to the desert and try to find my way around the chasm.
Because this was an enemy that we had to fight with our magic and our warrior strength. So that was the first. That was the first trial towards Tower. Okay, cool. And this one's the spirit, right? So this is what she's afraid of?
What is this? It looks like home. It's home. It's not. It's like a projection, but it's definitely the kitchen back home. The way it used to look when I was 8 or 9. God, no, what's happening to me? Who's there?
She turned into a little kid, and it's her dad.
Come here, pumpkin. I got you something special.
I wonder if this is a memory, or
Daddy, is that you?
or if it's a distortion.
Gosh, pumpkin. Come here. Daddy's got something for you.
What?
Please, Daddy, don't hurt me.
Oh, he's gonna beat her.
Didn't I say to come here? Come here right now, bro. Daddy wants to give you something, pumpkin. Come on.
He's gonna pull out the belt, right? Oh, I gotta do something here. Okay, I got you.
Daddy looks so scary.
Come to Daddy, pumpkin. Come to Daddy. And I will make everything quiet.
What do you mean by that? Can we use the talisman of balance on him? No. Oh, this is the ring that he gave us.
Daddy, please, you don't want to hurt me. You're not a bad person. You're not. Really, don't.
I'm not your daddy. I'm not your daddy. You came into our lives and you destroyed us. You took advantage of us. You're a frightful little beast.
But Daddy, you gave me this.
So this isn't actually her memory. This is the distortion of her memory to try to...
You gave this to me, Daddy. You do care. You do love me. You're just not very good at it.
No. You destroyed us. We were a family, and you... God forgive me. What have I done? What have I done to you?
Yeah, so her fear...
You did nothing, Daddy. It wasn't your fault. It wasn't your fault that I got hurt.
I'd been drinking, and she was so beautiful. My little April, you were so beautiful. We wanted to give you a home. We wanted to be what your biological parents couldn't be. A family.
Damn.
That night, when we brought you home, I'd had a few drinks with the guys. I was feeling a little dizzy, and then your mother, she says to me, hold her. Hold your baby girl in your arms.
Why would you do that if someone's
And I
drunk?
take you, and I hold you, and you look up at me with such startled eyes, like it's the first time you see somebody like me.
How do you mean?
I fell in love with you, my little baby. You were so beautiful. And you smiled at me, and then I don't know what happened. But I was taking a step forward, and I stumbled. You fell to the floor. But you didn't cry. You didn't even whimper. When the doctors told us you would never walk.
What?
Oh, my baby, I couldn't stand the guilt.
Never walk, but she walks, though.
I don't know why that made me into the monster that I am. Why I decided that hurting you was the only way I could face my shame.
Yo.
When you started walking, and then getting better and better at it, it was like you were mocking me. I was such a fool, a selfish fool, and now I lost you. Forever.
I forgive you.
You do?
Yes, I forgive you for everything. I forgive you. I
Forgive you, Daddy.
Whoa. That was pretty heavy. I mean, the fact that, like, first of all, I don't know why her mother handed April over to her father while he was drunk. And this confuses the matter. Like, it sounds like they got her as a child, but was she adopted? At first it started off sounding like she was adopted, but then later it sounded like she was their blood related child, but I don't know. Writing and story wise, I feel like they could have done more with this story, to be honest. Felt a little flat with her just outright forgiving him. I understand that the journey itself is supposed to make her grow and learn and be a better person to the point where she cares for others. She empathizes and she is fighting for the lives of other people. But the writers didn't really emphasize her connection to her family. So although this would have been a very powerful moment, it could have been an even greater powerful moment had they had focused a little bit more on it. I don't want to be too critical, but like it's still a very big and momentous moment for April. But for me, someone experiencing it through her, it could have hit harder. But yeah, I think things come into place now. That's why she has such a strained relationship with her family, particularly with her dad, because he felt the shame of hurting her, and then he felt angry that he failed, and that she didn't necessarily hate him for it because she was too young to have remembered, but nevertheless it affected the way he treated her, and it was very different from the rest of her family, which is why she felt alienated and she had to go away.
Those rocks look dark and forbidding. Very ominous. Those rocks look dark and forbidding. Very ominous.
So, yeah. I mean, I guess we got a resolution to her family issues. That was her darkest secret, and then we have an obstacle to get through to get to the tower. So that was the second trial. And then we have to use everything at our disposal to get through this.
Finally, I thought I'd never make it here.
It's the final trial.
Great. There's a large canyon circling the tower, and there doesn't seem to be any way across.
It's interesting that we're going through all of this, but you know we're gonna find both Adrian and Gordon on the other side, and they would have had to go through all of this as well.
It's some kind of conical sandstone structure, reaching about a third of the way to the base of the tower.
So do we have anything here that can help us? Imagine Crow just comes flying in. Dude, for real? Yo! Damn, dude.
What?
I had no idea that was gonna work. That's crazy.
Hello, old friend.
April! What the heck? What happened?
She just shifted you here.
I used magic to, magically transport you here.
I should have known. Swirling blue lights never did anybody any good, that's for sure. And that cute little sparrow, oh, she's gonna be so upset when she wakes up and,
And
Hey.
you're gone?
When did you learn to do magic?
I picked it up on the way here. Listen, I need you to help me out.
Yeah, for real, man.
I need to find a way across this canyon and into that tower over there.
Why don't you just flap your wings and fly then? Oh, that's funny! I kill myself!
Oh,
Flap your wings and fly!
Hardy, har,
oh,
har.
baby! Whew, that's a zinger. I gotta write that down somewhere. Wait a minute. Oh, flap your wings and fly! Jeez.
Are you done? Are you done?
Anyways, when did you ever need my help? Oh, sure, you brought me along, let me do your dirty work once in a while, but come on! You could have done just as well on your own. I mean, you just left me high and dry at the end there, didn't you? Just up and left without a word of goodbye.
I didn't mean to leave you like that, Crow, but you couldn't come with me.
Oh, sure. Use me, then leave me. Don't worry, I know how that works. I'm not half as innocent as you seem to think. But I thought we were friends.
Well, I think we are.
Crow, we are friends, good friends.
That why you gave me the name Crow? Oh, I thought it was nice, all right. Real ring to it. Until I found out what a crow actually is over there in Stark.
Crow,
Right. Crow. The sneakiest, dirtiest, most despised bird there is. They're like flying rats. You
No.
even have something called a scarecrow to chase us off with, don't you?
Well, the flying rats
I mean,
are bats.
crows are so stupid. They're scared off by straw people dressed in rags. Huh. And that's the name you come up with? Crow? Pfft. Bah!
that's not...
No? No excuses. I can't bear it. Oh, the pain. The pain. That's all I am to you, a flying flea bag? I'm sorry, I can't bear to look at you anymore. I gotta fly.
Dude.
Stay and shut up. I
But you...
gave you that name because of a cartoon character I loved when I was a kid. His name was Crowboy.
Crow boy?
He was the star of a series of what we call animated cartoons. It's like puppet theater you can watch on a canvas or a screen.
Puppet. Theater. I love puppet theater.
Crowboy was just the coolest bird there ever was. He was a crow and a cowboy. And he had a hat and a lasso and an albatross called Old Whitey that he rode on.
He had an albatross? His own albatross?
And every week he'd come to a new town where the bad guys were making life tough for everybody else, and he'd sort it out like a real hero.
He was a hero? Crowboy?
So that's why I called you Crow. I figured you're not a cowboy, so it'll be just Crow. And besides, I think crows are cool.
Yeah, it's a matter of perspective.
Oh, damn. God, right. Me and my big beak. I couldn't keep it shut, could I? I had to say something stupid. I'm so stupid, dumb, stupid, stupid, dumb, dumb, stupid.
It's
It was a
cool.
misunderstanding, Crow. It could have happened to anybody, even good friends, especially good friends.
Yeah, but I'm so stupid.
Friends forgive
Are
each
you
other.
gonna keep beating yourself up, or are you gonna help me? Time's running short.
Of course I'm gonna help you. Anything for you, April. Just tell old Crow what to do, and he'll do it. Like that. I can be a hero too, just like Crow Boy.
Okay, let me think.
All right, the cone structure, tower, turbulent sky.
Foreboding clouds. It's the Guardian's Tower. So close, yet so far away. If I only knew it was on the other side, perhaps I'd be able to find a way to get across.
So we're going to ask Crow to look on the other side for us.
Crow, can you check out the tower for me?
What? All of it? It's huge!
Just see if there's any way you can get in. From here, it looks pretty impenetrable.
I don't much like things that float in the air unless they got wings, but I'll do my best.
Please do, man. Please do. The worlds are in balance, or in the balance. And?
Nope.
Damn.
Nope, what?
Nothing. I can't see how you're gonna get into that tower. It's sealed tight.
Damn.
That's what I said. Damn. What if we give him the disc? The talisman, maybe? I don't know. I'm kind of grasping at straws here. Oh, wait, what if we have him take a look at this lightning? No.
Crow, can you fly across the canyon to the base of the tower?
Can a chick lay eggs? Well, I know you can't, but yeah, I can do that. What was it you wanted me to do again?
Just fly across the canyon and see if you can find any weird buttons or levers or something like that.
There you go.
What for?
See if it opens
There must
something.
be a way to cross this canyon, and maybe there's a magical bridge that needs to be activated. I don't know, Crow. Just fly across and check it out, okay?
Will do. Hang on. What am I saying? Of course you'll hang on. It's not like you have any other choice.
Yeah, that's true. That's very, very true. But yeah, we've got through the 2 trials so far. This is the 3rd trial. So we're nearing the end, really.
What did you find?
Nothing?
No bridge, that's for sure. But there's a well on the other side, on top of that conical sandstone staircase right below the tower. It looked magical. It had that no good, stay the heck away blue shimmer to it. So I didn't fly any closer. Who knows where I'd end up?
Oh.
That's gotta be the Well of Making.
Well, maybe it can be making us a bridge then. Making us a bridge? I'm killing today.
I admit that
You're
was pretty
easily
good.
amused, Crow.
Yeah, so am I, apparently.
My brain's 1/10 the size of yours. What do you want from me?
Yeah, it does pretty well for
But
the
maybe you
1/10.
got a point. Maybe the Well of Making can help us somehow.
It was only a joke, April.
But maybe it will
I know,
work.
but still.
Huh. The Well of Making. Can we... I mean, I feel like I want... Can we... Oh, well of Making. Okay, we can... Let's see if we can throw something over there, or... Can we use the stone disc on the Well of Making? Nope. Or perhaps the talisman. No, that didn't go either. What about the diary? Yeah, that's not going. Can we have you take out the what? Check out the Well of
Crow,
Making?
I want you to get me some water from the Well of Making.
Okay.
What? Are you crazy? How am I supposed to carry water back from... Oh, no. No. There's no way I'm doing that.
Put it in your mouth. Bring
Come
it back.
on, Crow. Your beak is perfect for the purpose. I don't need a lot of water, and all you have to do is make sure you don't swallow.
Hey, magic's got its upsides, I'm sure. I mean, where would social welfare be without magic? But magic water in my beak? No way. What if I did swallow? If I'm lucky, I'll just explode or something. If not, I've heard stories, April, and none of them are very nice. Magic's not a toy, nor is it a food, and it certainly doesn't belong in my beak.
Please, time's running short and the balance is at stake. You've got to help me, Crow. Don't you want to be a hero?
Hero? Sure. Stooge? No. Oh, curses and damnation and all things mean and ugly. Fine. I'll put my life on the line tempt fate and risk a certain and painful death by magical poisoning if
If?
If what?
you'll promise to pluck my fleas for the next, year.
1 year? So honor and glory mean nothing to you.
Not as much as a good flea plucking. No.
Damn, he must love
Okay.
that.
Deal. Now, fly.
Yike!
Get to it. And he's back. Back again. No, he's
How did it
back.
go?
Now he's back. Now he's
Oh,
back.
good. Oh,
Don't swallow.
What we do?
Don't swallow, man.
What do I want you to do? I can't take the water, so you're gonna have to do whatever it is we need done with it.
All right.
Okay, let me think about it for a second.
I don't think we're gonna have it. Oh, maybe we could have him put it on the disc here. No. What if we have them do the sky here? No. Well of making.
I don't see any point in wasting the water on the tower. He's already got a beak full of water.
Turbulent sky doesn't seem right. I don't see anything else here. Unless we use it on April.
Not while he's got his beak full of water. He'll spray it all over the place.
Sorry, but I couldn't hold it any longer.
Any idea what we should do?
You're asking me? Me? You're actually asking me for advice? Me, huh?
Sure, why not?
Don't see nobody else around, do you?
I don't perform well when I'm put on the spot like this, you know. But, okay, I'm thinking. I got wings. If you need some flying done, I'm your man. Bird, I'm your bird.
What happened to you after I left?
I just flew around for a bit. Would you believe it? I actually went back to Mercuria Harbor to find the old man again, see what he was up to.
And he was gone.
I kinda miss him. I mean, I hate him and I hope his hair falls out, but we were together for 20 years, you know, and there were good days. Well, at least one good day.
1 out of 20
Anyways,
years.
he was gone. Not a trace left of him. Either he drowned, or he got out of town with the rest of them.
Probably got out of town.
Thanks, Crow.
Anytime, babe. I mean, ma'am. Miss. April.
Okay, so I think we need to get him to get the water
Crow,
again.
we need some more water from the Well of Making.
Of course we do. And who's gonna have to go get it? Crow, who else?
That's right. But what do we do with him with the water? So he's got the water
You
now.
okay?
Oh,
Okay, let's see. Where can we use the water?
Yeah, I don't know where else we could use the water in.
I don't see any point in wasting the water on the tower.
Maybe we can combine it with something in our inventory. Oh, canyon.
Without knowing what's down there, I don't see how that's gonna work.
Maybe we need to have him fly down into the canyon. I didn't know that wasn't even an option.
The canyon's filled with dense fog, blocking my view. But it's definitely a very long way down, and the walls look much too steep to climb. I'd love to have a look at what's down there.
Yeah, so let's send Crow down there.
Without knowing what's down there, I don't see how that's gonna work.
All right, well, dude, you can
Not while he's got his beak full of water. He'll spray it all over the place.
Well, he's... There it is. Sprayed it
Sorry,
out.
but I couldn't hold it any longer.
It's cool, man. It's cool. We'll just have you get
Thanks,
more
Crow.
later.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll just have you get more later. Go down into the canyon, please.
Crow, I need you to fly down into the canyon to see what's below the fog.
Into the canyon? Below the fog?
Are you
Yes.
scared?
I didn't
Probably.
say that. It's just, well, fog clings to my feathers and... Would Crowboy do it?
Yeah, he
Crowboy would
would.
do it, but he'd be careful not to get hurt, and he'd come right back up again if he saw anything remotely dangerous.
That's right, remotely dangerous.
Of course. Okay. Hold tight. I'll be back soon.
All right. Report. Crowboy. What have you got for me?
So what did you see, Crow? What was below the fog?
You're not gonna believe me.
Tell
What?
me.
I told you, you're not going to believe me.
Well, just tell us.
Just tell me what you saw.
Nothing.
Really?
Nothing? As in nothing out of the ordinary?
No, like nothing.
No, as in nothing at all. The absence of anything. Below the fog, there was nothing. It was terrifying. Until you've seen what nothing looks like, you won't be able to fully appreciate something. Anything at all. I used to hate this blue sand. I mean, blue sand. What the heck? Now, though, I love it. It's sand. And it's blue. It's something. Not like that. Nothing down there. It was freaky.
Damn.
So there's no way I can climb down, cross over, and climb up on the other side.
You'll fall into the nothing. I'm telling you, I don't even think time passes down there. You'd be falling through nothing forever.
Damn.
Damn.
Jeez. Okay, well, that sucks. I'm running out of options here. Well, is there anything else? No. Come on now. Okay. Well, let's have him
It's
get
the
some
Well
more.
of Making.
Let's have him get some more water.
Crow, we need some more water from the Well of Making.
Of course we do. And who's gonna have to go get it? Crow, who else?
Well, just get moving, will ya? Alright, and then he comes back. We'll see what we can combine with the water. I don't know,
You
though.
okay?
What have we got?
Okay, let's see. Where can we use the water?
Alright, so let's try. Nope, not Constable Guybrush. Nope. The ring, maybe? Nope. The diary. Nope. And let's try these again real quick. Nope. I'm running out of inventory items here.
I got an idea, Crow. You said there was nothing down there, right? The absence of anything. The water in your mouth is magical water from the Well of Making.
Uh-huh.
Whoa.
So what if we add the magic of making to nothing? What happens then?
I don't know.
Something, right?
Well, better than nothing.
Something's better than nothing.
That's what
Fly
I
down
said.
there and spit the water out on top of the nothing. Then get out quickly. Something will happen, I'm sure of it.
Worth
Just
a try.
not sure what exactly.
Well, we'll see.
Okay.
Whoa. A bridge. Okay, cool. We did it.
Oh. That's something, all right. But what? Where's Crow?
Where is Crow?
Crow! Crow! Crow!
Where'd you go, man?
Oh, please let him be all right, wherever he is.
Oh, he's gone? Dude, are we losing everybody? What the heck happened to him?
It's been a long journey getting here, but this is it. The end of the road.
Yeah, it's been the longest
All I
journey.
have to do now is figure out how to get up into the tower. I thought I'd already passed the 3 trials. There's always something. Guess it's not supposed to be easy.
I actually really like the character of Crow. Like, he was one of the best characters, I think. Really? Not this? I had assumed that would be what it was. Okay, well, I guess we'll touch it, maybe? Will it initiate the 3rd? What's this?
It's the Well of Making. It's very deep and very clear, and obviously magical.
Okay. Yeah, I thought we were going to put that in there. It's the doorway. It's the disc that was to replace the one that's here. And now the well is going away. And now it's filling back up. Will it help us back? Will it help us get into the tower? Oh, we put our hand here. Is it kind of like a palm scan? Let's put our hand in. Go for it, April. It's gotta access your DNA. Make sure you are who you are. Is nothing happening? Oh, she sees something. Who is this? Is this Adrian? It's Gordon, isn't it? It's the symbol of the balance. It's Gordon. Oh, or is that Adrian?
Thank God you came.
It is.
I thought you were lost for good.
Okay.
My path here diverged from yours. You had to pass the 3 trials.
Yeah, we did.
You were right in warning me. This place is like a Freudian nightmare. The first psychologist to arrange field trips here will rake in a fortune. I mean, talk about shock therapy.
It is a sacred place. Only the chosen few can pass through the desolation.
But then why didn't my hand work on the Well of Making? I mean, I passed all the tests, right?
That is a mystery. You are to be the 13th Guardian, are you not? The balance has picked you. Your hand should have unlocked the tower, like mine did.
Unless she's not
Why
the
did it still
next
react
Guardian.
to your hand?
Even though I left the tower, I am still the current Guardian, and I will continue to be until you go through the ritual and take my place. Hold on. I think we're about to move. The tower is letting us in.
But what if it's a sign that she couldn't open the doorway on her own? What if she isn't the 13th Guardian after all? Gordon's hanging off on the side there. Go away!
I never thought I would see this place again.
Well, you've been here for 1,000 years.
Cold. Was it always this cold?
I do not know. When I was here last, I did not feel much at all.
Well, I'm freezing.
I spent more than 1,000 years in this tower, and yet I cannot remember ever feeling warm or cold. Being Guardian, there is just a balance, and our duty to it.
You didn't feel anything?
There are no emotions. Emotions interfere with the balance. I was the conduit between magic and logic, between chaos and order, and I had to be clean.
That sounds horrible.
It never felt that way. I was content, as far as it was possible for me to be content, until the very end when I became restless.
Yeah, you can only do it for
That's
1,000
when
years.
you left the tower?
I had no choice. The balance forced me out. I was polluting the flows that passed through me, through this room, and it was time for someone to succeed me.
So now it's my turn to be guardian.
Are you afraid?
I've never been so afraid in my life. 1,000 years. Everything will be gone when I'm done. My friends, my family, dead. My world probably changed beyond recognition.
I know, April. I have experienced this myself. When I returned to Stark, I could not believe that all the things I knew, the memories of a life that I recalled as clearly as if it were only yesterday, they were all gone. I was lost, alone, dying, until the Vanguard picked me up from the street and imprisoned me. It shames me to say it, but that was a relief. To be fed, to sleep comfortably, to be warm.
There's no shame in that.
You have every right to be afraid. But consider this. Your sacrifice will be the salvation of mankind, of two worlds. What greater gift is there? What greater reward than to know you are like a god?
Believe me, I could do without the reward. If there was any other way, I'd embrace it in a second. But I won't shy away from this either. If it is my destiny, then so be it.
Good. To wish for the loss of dreams and emotions would be wrong. But to acknowledge it in the face of your fears, this proves you are ready.
Yeah, that's a lot of growth.
Okay. So, what now? What do I do?
Just walk to the edge of the disc. The tower will know what to do. If you are the new guardian, the tower will embrace you.
Assuming
All
that,
right, here it goes.
assuming she is to be the next guardian.
1,000 years.
We don't know. Maybe.
Now what? Nothing's happening.
She's not the next guardian.
You are right. Then it is as I suspected.
What? What did you suspect?
That you are not the one chosen to take my place in the tower. You are not the 13th guardian.
Tobias lied.
If I'm not, then...
I think I may be able to answer that question, Miss Ryan.
Gordon.
You? How the hell did you get here?
You didn't think your little games back at the station would fool anyone, did you? Well, aside from those moronic and useless guards. It puzzles me why Mr. McAllen could be such a visionary and yet be so lacking in his comprehension of human nature to surround himself with brainless louts.
They're cheap, that's why.
Maybe because he wasn't human.
That's true
He
too.
was not. That would explain a lot. If he was not human, then what was he?
He was of the
You
Drykin.
mean you didn't know? He was your boss, and you had no idea who you were working for. How pathetic can you get?
Don't toy with me, child. Don't you dare toy with me.
I don't. I do not know what came over me. I'm not prone to anger. In fact, I'm usually quite incapable of it.
Is it because
Must be the environment that's... I don't feel quite right. Like there's something in here that's calling to me.
the Void Monster
What are you doing to
from the Talisman? It wants to
I don't
join
know
back
what
to
you're
him.
talking about, Gordon.
It wants to join, be one
No
again.
matter. I can ignore this. It's so hot in here. Don't you feel it? The heat
Not at all.
I'm freezing. Maybe you should lie down for a minute or two.
Maybe you should lie down, Miss Ryan. I actually have a good reason to be here, but you do not. After all, you are no longer a candidate in this race, are you?
Maybe we never
I
were.
may not become the new Guardian, but neither will you. The balance will never accept you.
I think it will, April.
Don't be so sure, April. That's your name, is it not, April?
Yeah.
I will be the Guardian. The balance will have no choice. Not with you and the previous Guardian gone. And I'm...
What's wrong with him?
There's something here, isn't there? Someone's calling my name.
It's gotta be that void monster. His other half.
No. No. Not that. Not here. You brought it here, you stupid bitch! Stop.
That's not very nice. Talisman! Talisman up!
No, stay away from me. Don't. No.
Release the void monster! Let them combine! Let them be one again, whole and human. Maybe then he'll be actually capable of being the next Guardian.
What happened to him?
I'm alive again. You gave me back my life.
I did? You don't sound like yourself. Are you okay?
I do sound like myself. And I'm better than I've ever been, April. I'm whole again.
So it worked? The joining of two halves?
It seems so.
Magic and logic. Order and chaos. I'm in balance now. I am balance. And it's glorious. I'm sorry for what I did to you, April. And to you, sir, I'm sorry for everything.
It wasn't you. Not all of you, anyway.
And it was what the
It was
Vanguard
me,
did to you.
but it misguided me. I wish I could undo all the harm I've done to both worlds. Both as Gordon Holloway and as the Chaos Vortex. But I can't undo my actions. All I can do is make sure they'll never happen again. And the only way to ensure that is by becoming the Guardian.
You? The Guardian?
Well, he was
It's
chosen.
my destiny, April Ryan, not yours. I was born to be the Guardian. And although the Vanguard almost managed to prevent that from ever happening, they didn't succeed.
Because of April.
And now, I'm ready. Thanks to you.
But what about me? If I'm not going to be the Guardian, then who am I?
That's something I cannot answer for you, April. Only you can do that. But I don't think the universe is done with you. You are important. Just not in the way you imagined.
He speaks the truth, April. He is to be the Guardian now. It was always his destiny, even though it was taken from him by the Vanguard. We will begin the changing of the guards now, Gordon. And you, April, thank you. Thank you for your sacrifice, your courage, your kindness.
Okay, stop. You're making me feel very self-conscious. I only did what had to be done.
Which is more than most people would have done.
Truth.
Your journey here will be remembered, April Ryan. Remembered and retold for all time.
By people like
Right
Lee.
now, I'm only concerned about what's coming next. Where do I go now? Where can I go?
I don't
That
know.
is your choice to make. But do not fret. This world will never hurt you again.
How can you be so sure?
How do I get back to Stark? Or Arcadia, for that matter.
Walk. Walk until you are outside, and then go back inside. It is easy from here. You can go anywhere you wish.
Does April go home?
I guess then that this is goodbye.
Perhaps we will meet again.
Yeah, why not? It's not an impossible thought. Anyway, you guys have an important job to get to. Don't let me hold you back.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye.
So she leaves. Crow, are you still here? Where are you, my dude?
So that's the end of that. Funny. I feel almost melancholy, despite everything that's happened. I'm actually gonna miss this adventure. After all, what am I doing now? Going back to school? Live like nothing has happened? Like I'm just a normal person? Well, it's a long way home. I'll figure it out before I get there. Wherever there is.
Hey, April, wait up! Where you going? Wait! Don't leave me here!
I'm glad he's okay. Follow him, dude. Follow her. And the balance is being restored. Yeah, looks like the balance is being restored. And where does April end up now? Does she decide to go home? Epilogue. The Reds. So where does she decide that she wants to go?
And so the story goes.
Is that it? But whatever happened to April Ryan?
That's what I'm asking.
And did that man, Gordon Holloway, become a good and just guardian?
That is the end. If you had studied your scriptures, child, you would know that the 13th guardian was the last guardian to watch over the balance.
Was it after his reign that the worlds were reunited?
The worlds end up
During
reunited.
his reign, not long after the events I have just described.
Please tell us more. Tell us what happened to April and about the reunification of Stark and Arcadia.
I think I will save those stories for another night. I'm feeling tired, and it is late. I would see you out, but my legs.
Thank you, Lady Alvani. We'll find our way out ourselves. Thank you again for your hospitality and for your story.
And so the story goes. How strange it was to tell it again. To remember April Ryan.
Are you April
That
Ryan?
was such a long, long time ago. And now my story is almost over as well.
You're as healthy as ever.
It is April.
You still got a lot of life left in you. Wish I was half as lucky.
Because there's Crow.
Don't say that. You're okay. You can still fly.
Fly, yes. But those cute little birds, they don't seem to appreciate that. They're holding out for their young, handsome suitors, and they don't have time for an old crow like me.
Well, you got me, Crow. Isn't that something?
I guess. Yeah, sure. Of course. Unless you're not planning on going out there again, are you? On a new adventure? 'Cause, I don't know. I'm kinda happy staying here.
Don't worry, Crow. I think our adventuring days are over. That doesn't mean we can't tell stories, does it?
No, definitely not. Tell me one. Tell me the one about the young, beautiful warrior princess who single-handedly won the War of the Balance.
I don't remember it quite like that, Crow, but let's see. This story begins a long, long time ago, when Stark and Arcadia were still to be reunited, and the Guardian was still on his throne.
Well, isn't that something, guys? I love that. They're still together, even at the end. Wow, this story was such an epic story. It was so big and grandiose and had so much going on. A lot of complicated storytelling things going on, but it was very satisfying here at the end. I called it that Lady Alvane was actually April, but at first I was like, this doesn't seem like the way to end the story. April, she was still looking at to be told who she is, and also, like, there are some unanswered questions. Did Tobias lie, or did he misunderstand what was going on? Did he not know that she wasn't the Guardian? Did he make a mistake? And it's the same with Cortez. Like, what did he not know? Were they using him? I mean, she was told by McAllen that she was being used by them too, but she was being used by everybody. It's just a matter of, I guess, of who she decided she was going to be used by. But at the end of the day, I mean, she went through everything, and I'm glad that at the end she found out like what she wanted to be. She ended up living to a ripe old age. I don't know how old that is, considering that, is she part of the Drykin? I don't understand that either, because it's kind of tough to tell whether or not, like, with the white dragon, whether it was lying and saying that, like, she wasn't, or, like, the white dragon said that she was its daughter, but it seems that she could have been adopted, maybe not adopted. I don't think that was really closed up too well. Overall, I really enjoyed going through the game. It was really very both frustrating with some of the puzzles, it was very satisfying with some of the other puzzles, and overall, I think for puzzle games or adventure games, it was very well done. I can see why a lot of people really love this game. It does show its age, even with the HD mod. I think the mechanics, as well as some of the dialogue and stuff, it shows its age. It shows that it is definitely in the 90s, especially the attire for April, but I can't fault it for that. It is a product of its time, and it still holds up as far as like having an enjoyment and being entertaining. And actually, I think there are sequel games or prequel games, like I don't remember, but there are other games that are related to this, and they do tee it up for another story with the unification of Stark and Arcadia. So there is that. I hope to tackle that some other day. I hope you guys really enjoyed. If you did, please consider giving this video a like. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. That really helps me out, helps the channel out. And, you know, if you like my videos and you want to make any suggestions as far as other games I could try or I could play, or if you just want to just chat, you know, please put a comment down below. I am a small enough channel that currently that I will most likely reply back to you. I hope that you guys have enjoyed. I hope that we have other games that you'll enjoy and that you'll come back for another one, maybe come back for a previous one, or even rewatching this one. I hope you guys have enjoyed your time with me. I appreciate you. I appreciate the time that you've given me, and I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, everyone, bye.